I'm Jennifer. I'm an occupational therapist with Joy Laughter Developmental Therapy. Today, we're going to talk about what is ADHD and what it's not. ADHD is often misunderstood as a behavioral problem, but it's really not. ADHD is an executive functioning and emotional regulation challenge. Children with ADHD aren't misbehaving. They are struggling with neurological challenges and understanding how their brain works. ADHD is a developmental difference. It's not a disciplinary issue. ADHD affects a child's executive functioning skills such as attention, response inhibition, time management, working memory, and impulse control. Children with ADHD often understand the rules and expectations, but they struggle with the ability to consistently perform those expectations due to the challenges in their executive functioning skills. The behaviors often seen with ADHD are a response to the behavioral output associated with the challenges of executive functioning skill deficits that the child may have. Challenges associated with ADHD can often look very different depending on the task, the environment, or other contributing factors around the child. When a child is in a noisy, loud, chaotic environment, they often have less skill set and ability to perform tasks than when in a quiet, comfortable environment. When children are around individuals who create an emotional response and stress, they have a more challenging time executing tasks that they're easily able to do in a different environment with different people. When we're working with children with ADHD, we want to move away from the idea that they can't do it or they won't do it, and move into an idea that a child really can do things when they're given the right supports. Children with ADHD, they want to do the tasks well, and they want to make others around them happy. They often are very upset with themselves when they're unable to do the tasks, when they've forgotten something. We don't need to add shame or blame to them when they've already added it to themselves. As adults working with children with ADHD, it's important for us to remember that the behaviors that we often see are not intentional. They're a window into the challenges our children are having. They let us know what skills they're still struggling with and where we can provide additional supports to help scaffold and give them success with tasks. When working with children, we want to look at the pattern of behaviors across environments so that we're able to recognize where the key challenges are so we can develop a plan to help best support them with those challenges. While behavioral charts and reward systems can be beneficial, they're not addressing the core underlying challenges. At our center, we really work to identify where the child is struggling so we can help support them in those areas. When we're always using reward systems, oftentimes children start believing that they're not worthy of that reward because they can't do it. When in reality, if we provide them the right supports and identify where the challenges are, they're able to gain confidence and competence in their skills so that they're able to successfully do the task that they want and you want of them. When we start to understand that a child with ADHD often has their brain wired differently, it opens up the idea that we can also help support them in that area. Oftentimes, the idea of the nervous system being different in a person with ADHD and a person without can be a challenge. If this is a challenge for you, we'd love to talk to you about how we could support you in understanding the neurological differences in your child, helping recognize how they can be supported, and allowing them to gain independence and success. Give us a call, send us a message, we'd be happy to help.